Actually, what we need to ask her, you see, like I always say, Mahalakshmi is always seated at the feet of Srimanarayana. One eye is on the devotee who's coming to Srimanarayana, and another eye is on Srimanarayana himself. That attention is very important. But what we do, we divert our attention fully on the world outside. We forget the inner world, what we hold inside of ourselves. We forget that divinity which is present in ourselves. But we give full attention to the world. And yet, we want to be blissful. We want to be happy. We want to attain God realization. We want the grace of Bhagavan himself. But if our attention is not focused on him, how do you think that Ma Bhagavati, Mahalakshmi, will be able to help you? Difficult. You know, our attention, our mind, it's like an arrow, no? A bow and arrow. If we keep changing our aim in life, where would you shoot? You will not know. You know, very often we see people in the same state, you see. They don't know where to shoot their arrow. They keep moving. This one. Another one. Very often we see also people shooting their arrow into the wrong direction. Afterwards they regret. But on the path of bhakti, our arrow have to be at the lotus feet of Srimanarayana. Nowhere else. When we have such devotion, such focus actually, then we can attain something. Even if we can't do it by our own effort, but by the grace of Bhagavan himself, he will come to our aid. Because you see, we like to do things by our own ego. And when our ego is glorified, our ego is very, pampered, we feel happy about it. But does that happiness last for long? No, that happiness doesn't last for long. That happiness comes and that happiness goes. But on the spiritual path, there is another happiness that we have. That is a spiritual happiness. And to attain to that spiritual happiness, our focus must be clear. Onto which we want to shoot at. And once we have shot the arrow toward that, we can't do anything else. We have to surrender to him. The bhaktas don't bother about it. True devotee of Bhagavan, no matter what is the outcome, they're not worried about it. They welcome everything as the grace of God. They know that everything that is coming, it is for my own benefit. If we encounter challenges in our life, what do? We run away. This is a natural human tendency. Human tendency is like this. When there is a challenge, let's go there. Challenge is here, run there. No? No. You see, this is not a life of a devotee. A devotee, when he faces a challenge, he will welcome it as the grace of God himself. Bhagavan is looking after me. Bhagavan cares for me. He is sending me that also. The moment we embrace it, we find the grace also into that. That's why it is said, whenever there is a challenge, don't run away from that challenge. Go towards it. Go deeper into it. Because what you will receive through that is far most better that you by running away. Because when you come out from that challenge, you will have such a treasure with you that no one can give you. That treasure of strength which you will have received from Bhagavan himself. Because when you're going through the challenge, he's standing by you. But those cowards who run away, they may have a good life, but they will never have that deep satisfaction. And that all comes from that strong determination upon where we focus ourselves. Where is our aim? And our bhakti itself, because you're on the spiritual path, you're on the path of bhakti, path of devotion. Where is our bhakti? There's a beautiful story. When Tulsidas ji, Goswami Tulsidas visited Vrindavan. I told the story a long time back, actually. Goswami Tulsidas visited Vrindavan, and you know Vrindavan. Everywhere is Radha Krishna. So at the same time, there was another saint, Surdas Maharaj, which we talk a lot about. The blind saint from Govardhan. So these two saints, they live at the same time. So when Goswami Tulsidas visited Vrindavan, they asked him, bow down to Krishna. But the bhav of Goswami Tulsidas is not in Krishna. The bhav of Goswami Tulsidas is in Ram. The one which is standing with a bow and arrow. That is my bhav. That is my arrow is centered to it. That is my Lord, I worship him and love him, and he's my everything. So then, on the time we'll have darshan, they all tell him to bow down. Say, no, I don't bow down to this. This one who have steal Markan from house to house and steal the clothes of this person, I don't bow down to. I bow down to my Sri Ram, who have left everything and run away to Lanka to get his wife. To him I bow down. This is justice, he's good. Surdas was feeling hurt inside of him. Surdas was lying. So he said, okay, fine. We shall see who is better. Your Ram or my Kana, my Krishna. So both of them bring the deity. And put it there. And they start singing. With that bhav, Bhagavan was confused himself. So, Goswami Tulsidas said, Jai Sitaram. His deity stopped shaking. And Surdas ji said, Jai Srinath ji. Nothing happened. And he could not see, So, Swami said, yay! Jai Shri Ram! Okay, Jai Shri Ram! Jai Shri Ram! Exactly. So everybody was happy. Jai Shri Ram! Sitaram, Sitaram. So said, I won. Surdaji was so hurt. Went back to Govardhan and I sat there, very angry with Krishna.
Yeah.
This is the bhav of the saint, the bhav which, when you have built a relationship with Bhagavan become your everything, Bhagavan become your everything and you can treat him, he can treat you the way he wants. That is the nature of relationship, So Bhagavan appeared to Surdas ji, because Surdas was blind, he could not see outside, but inside he could see. And Bhagavan said to him, he asked him, why are you here? I was calling you before you ran away and now you are come here? For what? Hey, listen. No, I don't want to listen to anything. Go away. I'm angry right now. So Surdas was hurt. But Bhagavan would not let him like that. When somebody is hurt, you don't let a person like that. You try to console the person. Bhagavan came and tried to console him. He said, listen, Baba. He sat on his lap and playing with his beard. He said, listen. Why I could not do anything there, even if it is Vrindavan, is because, look, he says Sitaram. He put Janani first. He put Maya first. If you would say Radhe Sham, I would have even rise. So hearing that, okay, good. Let's go for the second challenge. Now I know the solution. So I arrived back to Vrindavan, from Govardhan to Vrindavan. Look for Tulsidasji, where Tulsidasji was staying, and he arrived there. Now I know what to do. Another challenge. And he said, no. Challenge is one time only. And I won. They said, no. It's impossible. So they were sort of arguing. And in that moment, they both have the realization that Ram and Krishna are the same. We are fighting. Yes, that is our bhav. So then he said, yes, but Krishna is Ram. So Siddhartha said that I know Krishna is Ram. But there is no difference between them. When he holds the flute, he's Krishna. When he takes the bow and arrow, he's Ram. But the power is different. Our focus upon is different. That is very important to understand, you see. Because very often people come, you see, with many deities. But your focus should be on your Ishtadev, Even if you don't feel it, you have to build your relationship towards your Ishtadev. But no, what people do? They bring Kali Ma, they bring Durga, they bring Shiva, they bring other deities. No, bring your Ishtadev, worship your Ishtadev, build your relationship to your Ishtadev. Make your Ishtadev, Ish means for me, mine, that will belong to me, and I belong to him. If you can say that to God, you can say that to the aspect of the divinity which you have focused your mind upon, Bhagavan will come to you. But because, you see, we are so much, our aim is so much everywhere, But we can't really see the grace of God in our life. We can't see that if Guru have given that sense of direction, there must be a reason why. What should we do into that? Take the advice of the Guru and follow it, no? Or we know better. We know better. That's why very few achieve to that state of grace. That's why very few really attain to that grace where they can have even darshan of Bhagavan. I was giving a talk in Bali. I said 3 things that we have to ask always to Bhagavan. If we have something to ask, it's 3 things. Darshan, prem, seva. That is the 3 things that we have to ask. Bhagavan, darshan, prem, seva. Darshan he will not give just like that. Prem will not manifest just like that. But seva, service, is what we can do. This is from us. We can't just say we are devotee of God, we are searching for God, and yet we don't want to do anything. We sit idly and say, yes, I'm just a devotee. I have tilak on my head, I have a kanti in my neck, I have japa in my hand, that's it. No, man. You have to do something. Your life itself, you have to become something, And that is through service. Any kind of service you can do. Remember God in it. One thing you do good per day. One good thing you do per day is enough. It's erase all the bad things you can do. Just one good thing. But that good thing should come from inside of you. Should come from your heart itself. That is service. And when that keep increasing inside of your life, when that becomes more and more, day by day, love will manifest. Love is not this thing that you call I love you between each another. That is not love. That is just emotional blackmail. Parents say it to the kids, kids say to their parents, and then today, tomorrow, finished. True love, when it manifests, is manifests only when there is service there. And that service can be only for God. When that manifests, that love, when it starts burning inside of you, it consumes everything. It consumes all the delusion from your mind. It consumes everything. And that is true love. And when that manifests inside of your heart itself, you don't have any judgment. That's why I say, don't judge, you shall not be judged. Because our mind is like this, our mind is deluded. And keep judging, criticizing, and other things. Because there is no love inside of our heart. But when love manifests itself, all this negativity, little by little, vanishes from us. Our mind is consumed by the different reality. Because our focus is upon the one's lotus feet, And our focus is upon how can I be better to serve in service to him? What can I do more? I will never get satisfied. Even if I'm doing something, still deep inside, I am not satisfied about it. I can do more for it. For sure, the one is eternal. We can't meet that eternity. Even in our little service that we render to him, we can't reach to that ultimate realities. Because that service have to become nitya seva. That service have to become eternal also. That is when we disappear from here. Bhakti is that. But Bhagwan, you don't need to die to meet him. That is called mukti. When you heard that word mukti, is when you die, then you meet him. Then you are liberated. No, it's no. Bhakti is no. When you're still alive, you see him. That is darshan. When prem have come to that state, that love have become to that madness of love, you're intoxicated with that love. Bhagwan, by his own accord, will run to you. Because Bhagwan would want to, because you are intoxicated with such madness of love, that he longs for that love. He will come to drink this love from you. That is when Bhagwan gives you darshan. This is the purpose of life. Purpose of bhakti, purpose of your spiritual life itself is these three things. Darshan, and service. And if you have that in your life, you have fulfilled your life. If you have one of it, which is if you have seva itself, it will automatically, prem will open. When you have prem, one will give you darshan. But keep that focus clear upon that. And that is what Mahalakshmi represents. That clear focus upon the lotus feet of Sri Hari. Doesn't mean that you can't do what you're doing. Do. But your attention, your focus, your mind